My name is Amber Oudsema. I'm the Curator of Arts Education at Meijer Gardens and Sculpture Park. And I want to talk about how to look at art. So let's try this with another sculpture. Let's look at It Will Continue to Grow Except at That Point by Giuseppe Penone. So the 5 questions are, first I look at the piece and ask what's going on. Well, this is a tree with a hand attached to it. And it looks like where the hand is attached, this tree has an indentation. So next I'll look at the title. Well, this title is quite a bit different. It will continue to grow except at that point. So that might apply to literally, if this were a tree and a person grabbed a hold of it and never let go, the tree would continue to grow except at the point where the hand is. Now, if we're looking at this as more of a metaphor, we might be able to apply the tree to represent nature and the hand to represent man. And if we grab a hold of nature in a really strict, tight way, perhaps it will continue to grow except at that point where man is holding on to it. Let's look at the colors, shapes, textures, lines. First thing I notice is a long vertical line of the tree. Now, lines can indicate a lot of different things, and vertical lines make you look up towards the heavens, and that gives a sense of grandeur and of something that's bigger than us. And in this case, if we're looking at the tree as a metaphor for nature, perhaps it is bigger than us. Then the texture is very realistic. It looks as though Penone perhaps cast an actual tree to get that tree bark and an actual hand to get that to look very realistic. And in fact, it does blend in with the trees that surround it pretty well. Sometimes you could walk right past this piece in the Japanese garden and not even know that it's there. Then let's think about the medium and if that means anything to us. Well, again, this piece is made out of bronze, and that elevates it to a fine art, which then means that it's something to be contemplated. But also, it was originally made out of a tree, and that medium then tells us that it has a connection to something natural and something that was at once at least living. Let's see if we can add any historical context to this. This was created in 2004 to 2010, which is pretty contemporary. Well, what's going on right now with nature and trees and humans and humanity and their relationship between them? We see a lot of environmentalism causes being taken up because humans have done some damage to nature, and perhaps Penone is wanting us to connect with those ideas a little bit. If we put it all together, and especially taking into consideration the title with this piece, It Will Continue to Grow Except at That Point, can have a lot of different interpretations, and it might remind us of something specific, a specific tree or a specific circumstance where you've noticed that nature has been touched by humanity. And it could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. It could be a call to action. Perhaps we need to do more to protect our natural environment. Or it could be a message that nature will grow with or without us. If humans were to stop interacting with nature, it would do just fine and continue to grow.